Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're all having a lovely week and I've had a great weekend so far. Thank you so much for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it. Apologies that there was not a video last week. I unfortunately, myself and obviously my family as well, lost one of our cats. Unfortunately it was very sudden and yeah, she passed away. So it's been a bit of an adjustment and, you know, a grief period, of course, so I wasn't really in the mood to be editing a video, just been spending time with family and, you know, just doing things for myself. So yeah, hopefully you do understand and that is all good. Hopefully, you know, from the fact that I didn't upload last week, this video can be a bit longer. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, let's do it. We are currently nearly at 200 mil profit so far from all of our crafting to 120, so not too bad. Just got a few more here to top this up. We can also take a look actually and see how much we're also expected to get outside of the next 5,000. 243.3 mil left to come, which is awesome. Obviously not taking into the fact the cost of the charges or the runes, but still that is a nice chunk of change. Today is the day to get myself the Sana's fire torch. Currently it is not buying through, but we can increase this if it doesn't go through over the course of the day. So with the crafting update coming very soon, I want to get as many of the star bloom flowers as possible. So what we're going to be doing is buying up the leafy growth potion here. So we've got 15,000 beans. Let's go ahead and just get ourselves some of these now. It's definitely going to help. Let's go ahead and get this one first, as it goes straight to the bank too, really handy. So yeah, more space in the inventory. Let's go ahead and plant these, and then it should be just as simple as applying the potion. Did this over double XP on the way to 120 and it was awesome. And yeah, there we go. So let's just rinse and repeat and get ourselves some flowers, shall we? The time has come. Let's teleport across here and look what we've got. The Sana's fire torch. I had to pay an extra 10 mil, but it's worth it, it's fine, and honestly I love how it looks. The colours are really nice, it kind of trails a little bit. It's not like it's degradable either, we can sell this down the line, but yeah, super happy with that. The update is here, 110 crafting. Today is the day. We've got a few items here that are going to be needed. Yeah, let's go. I'm really excited to see it. You've got the sea in the background. Oh, that looks nice. This looks really cool. If you've done I believe it's the hard tasks as well, if you've completed them, the deposit box here does turn into a bank. So definitely something worth doing. I saw this posted earlier. But yeah, really cozy, I think it's awesome, and there is a bank chest literally just outside, so if you don't have the tasks done like me, you can just use that if you need to, but yeah, definitely something I'm going to be doing in the near future. It's going to make it a lot easier for this crafting experience. So there are actually a few steps that you need to take in order to create the new gear. So first of all, we're going to be making the star bloom thread here. Then we just come over here and weave that into the cloth. Then onto the pattern table, you can actually choose the item that you want to create. This is very similar to smithing, where you can select how many of each item you want to do. Given you have enough materials, you can obviously just move that slider across. So yeah, let's go through a couple of these, make up the drafts. And then on this table, it literally, like I said, is very similar to smithing. You can see the progress, how much XP is left, and also when you see that flashing kind of like blue square come up on the screen, if you click that, it lets you pass through an extra percentage of the work just to get the job done quicker. Alright, so that is done. We can now take it to the tailor dummy over here, and instantly it'll just start working through the items. All in all, the rework seems really nice. I like the process, and obviously the rework of the building looks great as well. The colours, the detail, and yeah, just on the shore you've got some cows out the front. It's cool, I like it. And with that we are now done. We've got the whole initial set complete. This can of course go up to +5. So yeah, let's go ahead and try this on. This is the front of the building as well. Again, attention to detail is 10 out of 10. That is clean. It's not too busy, but yeah, it's fresh. It looks good with the cape as well, all the colours. Yeah, that's really nice. Over the next few weeks, I will be upgrading this to the highest version as well, the highest tier, so that is exciting. I've just come to do some fishing because there we go, we have just reached 106 fishing. I was super close, so just wanted to come and finish that off. I do have fishing as one of my daily challenges as well, so yeah, we get there a little bit faster, which is nice, but it's always a chill time. I like to just come here and hang out a little bit, especially while I'm editing videos and stuff, but yeah, there we go for another level. The fishing pet is also one that I'm still missing and I still need to get, so yeah, just working a little bit on this each day just kind of helps me progress, hopefully, a bit further to getting that. We're pretty close now to 105, so hopefully in the next few moments here we'll be able to get that. It's, as always, been a nice chill time just hanging out here. We're so far 7.1 mil into woodcutting, which feels quite nice, and there we go, level 105, and the wood box has been upgraded now as well as to how much it can hold, which is nice because I did buy one of those earlier on, so yeah, not too bad. We're now at 220 mil in the alchemizer, just topping this up now. I've also got my charges, but looking around here is obviously full of equipment and machines that I haven't set up. I do think it would be cool to kind of have all of this utilised. It honestly won't be too difficult for me to do either. I'm just a few clear parts shy of being able to do the second alchemizer, and then I can upgrade that to Mark II. So yeah, I'll do that definitely at some point soon. Hell yeah, look at us go. We're just vibing, just chilling out, doing some mining. We are nearly 118. We're making our way to 120. There we go, level 118 mining. Super happy with it. And yeah, 2 more levels to go. Less than 20 million XP until 120 mining. The cape is awesome. I literally cannot wait. It's going to be great. Just checking in to see how much the logs we've cut so far are worth. Let's have a look. No, not just one. We want all of those. Awesome, nearly 26 mil. It's gonna be a nice little stack when we finally get to 120. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really happy with that actually. Sitting around 3k per log is, yeah, nice. It is time to do our 3 research missions with the time spell, so let's go. No artifacts, but about 3 mil of materials. Still no artifacts on this one. Okay, let's see. Nice, okay, we got 2 artifacts on this one, and yeah, some nice supplies there as well. Not too bad. If we're buying up a red berry pie, you guys know what that means. We've got the pie, the dragon hatchet, and all of the Imcando pieces. We can finally make our Imcando hatchet. It's definitely going to be worth it because it means I can make the Ember and Glade and then the Bloom and Blight down the line as well. Get the top tier one, and yeah, that's going to be cool. You can also augment them too, so yeah, even better when you add some nice perks to it. Oh, it would help if I wasn't being a dingus and actually took everything out of the nests. Here we go, our first Imcando hatchet. A little bit late, but it doesn't matter. Imcando at a tree, and there we have it. We've got our hatchet ready to roll on and upgrade our woodcutting experience with the next few hatches to come. I'm excited about it. There it is, looking nice and clean. So to address the elephant in the room around RuneScape 3, the MTX within the game has been addressed by the CEO and a couple of the developers last week. It was literally a couple of days ago. I'm sure most of you have seen it. There was a lot of views and a lot of feedback and interaction on the posts. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So across the next few months, they are basically doing 3 trials. There's going to be the No Treasure Hunter for the month of July. For double XP, which is coming up in August, they're going to be disabling the use of proteins, dummies, or anything that you've got available to you normally via MTX, so lamps, stars, stuff like that. All of those, you cannot use them for double XP at all. It's going to be interesting to see how that one plays out, because obviously if you've been to Fort 4 and 3 during double XP, and even the Grand Exchange as well, it is just dummy central, and yeah, that's not going to be a thing next month, or in August, sorry. So yeah, kind of interesting to see how that one plays out. And you've also got the cosmetic free worlds as well, which I think will be quite interesting, but I'm not sure, in my opinion, something that I think would be cool and something that I've seen other people comment on is instead of having cosmetic free worlds, which is a really great idea for people that don't enjoy overrides and stuff like that, but you know, maybe have a toggle instead. So you could toggle, you know, on or off if you wanted to see people in their overrides or people without them. That way everyone can kind of stick to their personal preference and be happy, because they get to see their character, how, you know, what they've got keepsaked, for example. If they've got a favourite cape, you get to always wear it, even if that isn't what you're wearing. So yeah, I don't know. There are a few things, like I said, over the next few months. It's going to be really interesting to see how they go, but I think the treasure hunter one is the big one. And yeah, if they go ahead with, you know, moving the cosmetic items and make those the things that are buyable, like most games, there are skins and things that you can buy if you want to. It's not letting you get ahead, it's not pay to win, but if you have a cosmetic preference, then, you know, it's not making a difference to the next player if you want to invest a bit of money into an outfit, for example. So yeah, you know, moving those over to Marketplace and Solomon Store, stuff like that would be a good shout. I think it's been explained as kind of like FOMO for the items, so you buy more keys, invest money into these things, which is then paying to win, but really you're just doing it to win an override. So I think it's a good idea to keep those things separate, move them over somewhere else, make them available, and if people want to invest, you know, their money into getting an outfit, then it's not really affecting anyone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the results for sure. I'm really hoping that the tests they're doing for microtransactions brings more people back or new players to the game. I always love just seeing new players around and, you know, going into a world that's full of people. It's just always so nice. I logged into Old School the other day and there was 140,000 people online, which was just crazy. Every world had so many people, apart from the sailing ones. They weren't very favoured. I don't know, it would just be really nice if more players could obviously come to this game. I do play a bit of Old School as well. I was honestly contemplating starting to make some videos on that on the side of these ones, so I could get like double the videos out, or, you know, just work on both at the same time. So when I'm just woodcutting on this account, I can actually be, you know, progressing on the Old School account as well, but not really too sure if you guys would be down to watching any series or videos on those, so just let me know. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I need to complete a couple of quests to be able to upgrade my hatchet and start working on that progression, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and start doing as soon as I finish this video for you guys. We've got a couple of levels that are very close for the next week as well. Archaeology is one of them, and thieving as well. So yeah, a couple of levels coming in shortly, but thank you so much again for watching, tuning in, and yeah, all that good stuff. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.